Yo, yo,
Yo,
yo.
how we doing, my guy?
What's good, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Appreciate you for doing this with me, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. This is definitely an honor, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. How's everybody doing? How's the fam? Everybody good?
Everybody been good, man. Dealing with this crazy COVID stuff.
Yeah,
It's been hard, but you know, we've been blessed. I
yeah.
can't complain. Everybody's good. How about yours, man?
We good. We just trying to, we kind of panicking. We kind of scared. We don't want to contract it anyway, but if we don't
Right.
have to go out, we're not going out at all.
Nah, man. I feel you on that, man.
Yeah.
This you don't want to expose yourself unnecessarily to it.
Yep. Yep. Well, like I said, I appreciate you again for joining me. It's definitely an honor. Definitely, when I saw your name, I was like, this is gonna be a good one to have. Okay, so I start off with question one.
Okay.
Who is the GOAT? MJ, Kobe, or Bron? And they put them in order.
Oh man. All right. So uh I just go ahead and put it like this, man. MJ always gonna be the GOAT. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? In my eyes at least. He just did too much for the game. His athletic ability, his defensive ability, his
yeah,
scoring and everything like that, man. He just to me, he a he a head and shoulders above anybody else.
yeah.
Now the second is the real question. And a lot of people might give me some flack for this, man, but I'm gonna go for LeBron. I'm gonna give LeBron over
Ooh,
Kobe. Yeah.
my dad told me you was gonna do that. My dad told me you was gonna go that
I'm a,
order. I was like, you never know.
I'm gonna catch some flack for it, man. But
He told
you
me.
know, I just think, man, you know, Kobe had Shaq, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, and he had Phil Jackson. You know what I mean? The greatest coach of all time. So,
yeah.
you know, me thinking about that, man. What if LeBron was to have Phil Jackson as a coach and play with Shaq, a prime Shaq?
Real?
You know what I mean? Like how many championships would he have won? You
Or
know?
even Mike. Man.
Yeah, exactly, man. So and that's nothing to take away from Kobe, man, because I think
Yeah.
he a hell of a player, man. He definitely right up there, and it's a tough decision. But if I was to go that way, I'll go LeBron.
Okay. Okay. So you a LeBron fan?
Yeah, pretty much, man. I
Okay.
mean, I like. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I could go away from all of the off court stuff,
Yeah.
some of the stuff that happened off the court, but just straight on court, I can I mess with them.
Okay. Okay. Respect. Now, who is your favorite NBA player now? Like, if I don't know, you have one past, and then now, if you have one,
Okay, so I mean, of course, I was a Jordan fan
yeah.
growing up, and then man, I always liked Rasheed Wallace. I liked his game. I liked the tenacity that he played with.
Yeah.
He was definitely one of my favorite players that I used to watch and try to see what he does in the post. And, what I
Yep.
mean? He had a nice jump shot. He had a nice mid range. I liked his game. Um, um, now, who else did you say?
So if you have one like current, I mean like present and then current,
Current.
yeah.
I mean, I'll roll with LeBron.
Okay.
Uh, currently, I'm not. I don't watch a whole lot of basketball, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I watch like the late night games, but
Yeah.
I don't catch those earlier games because I'm working with the kids and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now give me your. So you don't really watch it now. So can you give me your top five current
No, I
players
mean I
now?
watch it, I follow
Okay.
it, but
Okay.
I don't watch it like every day.
Okay. All right. So give me your top five current players. Everybody's
Current,
healthy. Everybody's healthy. No injuries. No nothing.
uh, Giannis, LeBron, AD,
Yeah.
KD, Harden, and
Okay.
is that four?
Who you say? Giannis, LeBron,
Uh huh.
KD, AD.
AD, and then I'm gonna go with Westbrook.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Kawhi somewhere in there?
Oh, my bad.
No,
I
you
forgot
good.
about Kawhi.
I
All right,
be
no,
messing
no.
with people.
But man, it's hard to. All right, I put him over Westbrook.
Okay.
and
Okay,
then
yeah.
I
So
put Harden as my fifth.
okay, okay. I respect that. I respect
So
that.
so I go Kawhi, um, AD, KD, LeBron, Giannis.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I like messing with people because I like. Well, I'm a big Melo fan, so
Oh,
Melo
okay,
already gonna be in my
yeah.
top five. So I'm a
Yeah,
big
I be
Melo.
seeing your
Man,
posts, man.
yeah, I'm a crazy Melo fan. You got to.
How you like what he doing there in Portland this year?
I think they're solid. I think pretty much injuries took a toll on their team. You know,
Yeah,
they're a young team, so when you lose, well, Nurkic was already hurt. Then you lose Rodney Hood. You know, then you lose like guys like Aminu and Trays and stuff like that. So I felt
they
like
got some talent though.
yeah, they were broken down, and it kind of lingered the season. But I think a full strength team, they should possibly be a top three team, top three, four, five team in the West, hands down.
I could roll with that.
Yeah, so Melo, when Melo was gone, it hurted me. You know, I was
Yeah,
hurt. I'm like, man, so I gotta watch. Dame was my second favorite player, and then I like Derrick Rose. So I was like, man. And then I was actually out with my girl, and my phone alerted, and it was like Melo signs with Portland, and I just like started running through
he was
everywhere.
hype.
Oh man, I was like screaming and yelling, running through the house. So
For sure.
I was relieved, man.
Nah,
Um,
man. I mean, those two of your favorite players on the same
yeah,
team. Yeah, I know
yeah,
you're loving that.
and I got family in Portland too, so I'm
Oh,
like,
for real?
then COVID hit, I was like. So we gonna see what Melo do.
About that, somebody called.
No, you good. Uh, you got a favorite for you? Favorite basketball moment?
Yeah, man. I got a few of them, but the one that sticks out, the most, man, is probably playing in the Final Four down in Atlanta. That was a big moment for
Yeah,
my career, and just playing in front of all of those people, man, and having all of the games be nationwide on TV, man. Got a lot of
yeah,
notoriety from that,
yeah,
and it was probably the biggest scene that I played on. You know, that's one that really definitely sticks out.
yeah.
I had a few good moments in Europe as well
Hmm.
when I played over there. You know, played for a few championships over there, so those stick out as well. But none bigger than that Final Four moment.
Yeah, I was. That was actually some of my questions. Just like that experience. Like I know you went to East Aurora. Just talk
Hmm.
about like they tell me the East West games used to be completely sold out. You had to get your
Yeah,
tickets like a week in advance. So I was just gonna ask you pretty much just talk about the East atmosphere, the history behind it, and then going on to your collegiate career.
yeah. So I mean, that's one of the oldest rivalries in the state of Illinois.
Yeah,
So for people that don't know, I mean that's like some historical
yeah,
basketball games that have happened. And, I watched them since I was young. I can remember a kid going and watching my brother play and, going to those games like, man, I can't wait to play in this one day,
yeah,
So, it was amazing experience. And then as I got older, um, I started to understand it a little bit more. I had legendary coach Scott Martins
yeah.
at the time, and he used to always tell us, that was the biggest game of the year, and we got to be mentally prepared for that game. And unfortunately, I never beat West.
Oh man,
Yeah,
really?
a lot of people, I mean, don't know that, man, but I never beat West in high
Wow.
school. Yeah, so it was tough, and a lot of people still mess with me about that, but
Yeah. We get, I actually went to East. I graduated 2015. We actually beat West that year too.
oh
So
yeah,
yeah, so
so
we actually
y'all
beat
got
them.
them back for me.
Yeah, we didn't get to beat them there, but we beat them at East though.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So
I love all my West Side people, by the way. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like I ain't nothing. It's all
yeah.
love. You know what I mean? I'm a
Man.
ride with the East Side though,
Yeah.
always.
So talk a little bit about your collegiate career. I know I was reading up that you went to Vincennes.
Yeah.
Venice.
So you know, I break down the whole story.
Okay.
You know, out of high school, I decided to go to University of Cincinnati.
Okay.
Um, and then I sat out my first year there.
Okay.
Um, and then my second year, things didn't really go as planned, as everything was supposed to. And I decided to transfer.
Yeah.
So a way for me to get back that extra year was to go to junior college for a season.
Okay.
So I left Cincinnati. I ended up going to Vincennes, and I had a really good year
Your
there.
numbers are
Crazy,
crazy numbers.
yeah.
Woo.
I kind of just, took all my anger out there.
Yeah.
And then after Vincennes, we made it to like the nationals and all that other stuff. We ended up losing, but I got MVP of the tournament. Um, I went to Oklahoma after that, and then from there is like history.
Yeah. Talk about that Oklahoma run.
Man, that Oklahoma run was crazy
Yeah.
because, man, going into my senior year, we was picked fifth in our conference.
Uh,
You know what I mean? Like we wasn't even supposed to be a top team. Like
yep.
they kind of written us off. So my senior year, I just stayed up there. I didn't even come home. You know what I mean? I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna stay here this summer. I'm gonna just work on my game. And then that senior year we just took off, man. We only lost 4 games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like going into that final game. And it was crazy. We beat all the top teams that season. We beat the champions, Maryland.
Okay.
We beat Kansas. We beat we was expecting to play Duke, but
Ooh.
yeah, but they got popped off by Indiana, and then Indiana popped us off. So
Oh man, that would have been okay. So
yeah,
y'all
man.
lost in the final four. If y'all would have beat Indiana, you would have went to the championship.
Yeah, when we had beat both of those teams. It was
Okay.
Kansas and Maryland. We had beat both of them already.
Okay. So who was gonna meet you at the championship?
I think Maryland won.
Okay. Okay.
Maryland won it all. So
Okay. So they were like the one seed, or they were just
yeah, there was a
uh,
1 seed. Yup,
oh. Mm,
yup.
okay. Then I actually read up on you that you played overseas for a while.
Yeah, man, 14 years.
Talk
So
talk about that experience. I know going over there, it's a completely different lifestyle. You got different time zone, different food. How did you adjust to all
man,
that?
so first, I didn't get drafted. I went to all the NBA camps and I did really well. And some teams actually wanted me to stay here. And the D League, which is the G League now,
Yeah,
isn't what it is now. You know what I mean? Like, so it was no money in it or anything like that. You know what I mean? It was kind of like just kind of getting off the ground. And I had a contract overseas for 6 figures, so I was like, you know what, this is a no brainer.
yeah,
Um, but to answer your question, man, it was hard, man. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's not easy, man. You go over there by yourself. Um, you know, you don't know the language. You don't have anybody helping you out, navigating you around. There are
yeah,
other Americans on the team, but they have their own agendas too.
yeah,
But I do still have a lot of friends for life that I met overseas, and that helped me out a lot, tremendously.
yeah. So what some type of food you were eating over there? Anything that you saw, you was like, I'm good, I'm good.
Nah, man, you can't eat everything because you don't
Yeah,
know where it come from.
yeah. So any surprise food that you ate out there that you never would eat in the States?
uh,
I had
man,
people tell me go. I'm like, oh no.
you know what, man? When I played in the Philippines, they had this. I forget what they call it, man, but it's an egg and it's like halfway born. You know what I mean? Like, yes, and they kind of like incubate it for a little bit, man, and then they
Yeah,
crack the egg and they eat like the embryo. And one of my teammates, what I mean, dared me to try it, man. And I tried it, man. That was the worst. It was the worst.
you can't pay me all the money in the world to do that.
Yeah, man. And then China's another place, man. I played over there, man, and they got some pretty wild stuff going on over there, man.
Yeah,
South Korea, um, man, they eating octopus, and all that stuff like live squid. You know what I mean? Like on a stick.
Nope,
Yeah,
can't do it. So it
it's
took you a
crazy,
while to get
man.
adjusted to the food out there and everything. Or you were just, I'm gonna eat the same thing every day.
Yeah, man, you know what? You try at first, man, and then you become a creature of habit. You know
Yeah,
what's working.
yeah. That would just be eating rice and chicken or something. That's it. I can't do no more.
In China, I was on like an eggs and rice diet. I came back, I was like 240, and that's like light for me.
Oh man, yes, I feel you on that one. I understand that you're an owner of an AAU team, United Texas.
Yeah,
Talk a little bit about that. What made you want to own an AAU team and start one up?
yeah, man. So this was something that I always wanted to do. Even like it was always one of my dreams. I always wanted to start something back home. I mean, but of course, I don't live back there
Yeah,
now. So I just found out about the scene out here, and I started a program with. Well, actually, my partner started a program, and then he brought me on, and then we kind of did everything together, and then things, kind of went. You know how business is, man. People got
yeah,
different views and stuff, and I just decided to do my own thing, and then it kind of
yeah.
just went from there. And
Okay,
but yeah, I mean, it's honestly, it's like one of the best things I ever done in my life. I love giving back. I love teaching. I love helping these kids out. So this is what I love to do. It's actually a passion of mine.
respect, respect. When I saw that, I thought that was so dope. Um, yeah, I think I seen somebody posted. I think it was Eric, I believe.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he posted.
He
I
helped
was
me
like,
out. He helped me out with the
yeah,
website and everything
yeah,
like that.
yeah. Shout out to Eric.
Good dude right there, man. Shout out to Eric.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit back into you. The most points you scored in the game before.
53.
Ooh, what was it?
Yeah, over in Korea, I had 53 before, and it was probably the best scoring game. I mean, I couldn't even miss that game.
Man, what was
I
the
was just
just
hot.
the adrenaline was going, you was hot.
Yeah, it was just one of those days, man. That
Yeah,
you hitting shots.
yeah. Now for you, I know everybody's different. When you're on the road like that, do you keep count on what you have, or do you just what I keep shooting? I'm making it. I'm hot. Just keep
Nah,
shooting.
nah, you keep shooting, man. For
Yeah,
me, you know what I mean. Like if it's rolling like that, man. If I get like two or three to fall in a row, man, I'm gonna shoot probably the next five.
yeah. Got
Just gonna
to.
be honest with you,
You
man.
got to keep the fire lit.
That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of put you on the spot with this one.
Okay,
You ready for it?
I'm ready.
Give me your favorite teammate of all time.
Ooh, high school, college,
You can do either.
pros.
I'll make it easier for you. Give me one for each one if you can.
Oh, okay, all right. That
I can
makes
make
it
it
a
easier
little
for you.
bit easier. High school. Nah, I don't want to ruffle no feathers. I ain't gonna go high school.
Okay, okay, okay.
uh, college. Um, Hollis Price. Hollis Price. No, and Kenyon Martin. Kenyon Martin.
Ooh.
Those two, man, like was probably like my best teammates in college for sure.
So you
And
played with Kenya Martin at
junior college, I had a guy, Cam Stevens, man. That's like my brother. To this
yeah.
day, man, that's like my brother. The pros, I got too many to count. You know what I mean?
Okay.
These like nowadays my brothers, man. Ron Lewis that went to Ohio State. Um, Lance Harris went to Kansas State. Um, Phil Ritchie, went to Oregon State. Nigel Dixon went to Western Kentucky. Man, the list goes on, man. I hope with so many dudes overseas, I know I left some guys out. But,
Yeah.
you know, those are ones that just poke out my mind right now.
Okay. And then so you actually played with Kenya Martin at Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I played with Ken there, man. And the year I left was when they had that big run, and then he got hurt at the end
Oh
of the
man.
season, man. They definitely would have won the championship that year.
Yeah. How was it playing with him? I know when he first came into the league, high flyer, dunker,
Man,
all of the above. What was it like playing with him?
man, that team, that Cincinnati team that I played on, man, that was probably the most athletic team that I played on ever.
Yeah.
You had him and you had Melvin Levitt, the helicopter, and man, they were in practice. Man, they was just jumping up, dunking, and blocking everything. It was just a
For
dunk
sure.
for all in practice,
Yeah.
man. Like
Yeah.
practices was tough,
Yep.
but good though.
Yeah. Yeah. Competitive.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna put you on the spot again with this one.
Okay.
You can do all time. You can do most memorable. You can do whichever. Tell me the one person that gave you work that like you played him and you was just like, oh man, just give it to me.
uh, man, yeah, that's kind of on the spot. Let me think.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, from Aurora, it was Queek, man. He was a tough guard for me when I was young, man. He came and he was always used to, bust me up, man.
Yeah.
In college, man, Drew Gooden was a tough guard.
Ooh,
I mean,
you're good.
he kind of he gave me the business one time. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
He gave me the business one time. Uh, he 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 pokes out. Anybody else in college? Not that Kareem Rush, man. Kareem Rush. That was another
Ooh.
one, man. He was a dog.
Yeah, definitely. People
Yeah,
forgot about
man.
him.
Yeah, man. He was a monster. But
Okay.
those are the ones that pop out of my head.
Okay. Now this question, was there anybody that you ever played against that had you not starstruck, but had you like, okay, like let's go. I'm about to play him. This person has hype behind him. You know, if he dunks on me, I'm gonna be on ESPN for the next month and a half. Was there just anybody you played against that was like big time?
I wouldn't say it was like a person, but it was a team.
Yeah,
Uh, we played UConn in 2002, and they had like 3 or 4 draft picks on their team, and I was like, man, all right, I gotta
yeah,
show out against them. So
yeah.
that team they had, I believe they had Ben Gordon,
Oh,
Karan Butler, Emeka Okafor, and I think they had a couple other pros on that team too, man. So they
yeah.
was they was loaded, but we ended up beating them.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was a good team. UConn always had a good team.
yeah, man, yeah.
Always.
They always tough.
Okay. Kind of putting you on the spot. Your favorite coach of all time.
Ooh, man, dude. You know what, man? I'm gonna say like,
Give me a couple. I'm gonna make it
all
easier
right,
for you,
I'll give you a
so you
couple,
don't
man.
gotta name one person in particular.
Yeah, first of all, Coach Martins, man.
Yeah,
If you play for Coach Martins, man, he's a no nonsense dude. Um, he takes nothing less but than 100%.
yeah,
He expects the best out of you. He'll get on you hard, but he got me ready for college.
yeah,
He didn't take it easy on people. So he's definitely right up there. And then Calvin Sampson, that's my mentor to this day. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So, we talk all the time, man. He's like a father figure to me, man. Every time they come to Dallas, Houston comes to Dallas, man, I come to the games. And Hollis Price is the assistant coach, and my point guard from college is also the assistant coach there. So,
okay,
we got kind of like a family vibe going on, when they come into town. And he also taught me a lot and helped me navigate as a pro, you
yeah,
know, and taught me a lot of things, how about, keeping my body right and, getting proper rest and
yeah,
eating right and stuff like that. So, and he
okay,
also helped me out, anytime like, you know, I need some plays or some schemes or something like that.
hmm,
He helped me out with that. So that's very helpful.
okay, okay. So just talk a little bit about like when or how did you fall in love with the game? Like when was it presented to you, and when were you like, okay, this is what I want to do with my life?
Man, I mean, I used to talk about it when I was young. I used to
Hmm.
talk about it, but in the back of your mind, you like, nah,
Yeah,
this ain't gonna happen. Everybody want to be a pro basketball player. This and
yeah,
that, man. But I mean, of course, I didn't know at the time like what went into it and everything, the work you had to put in and stuff
yeah,
like that. So, um, I fell in love with the game probably about 7, 8 years old, like really fell in love with it. I
Hmm.
didn't really start taking basketball serious until I say maybe my sophomore or junior year. That's when I really of high school. That's when I really started kind of, all right,
Taking
man.
it serious.
I got a chance to get to college, and then when you get to college, it's like a reset button.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Everybody good. You know what I mean? You ain't no big name nowhere, nothing like that. You got to work your way back up. So you know that's basically it.
Okay. And then, for you, talk about the difference between when you elevated from high school to college and then college to the pros. What were some of the things that kind of took you by surprise that you had to prepare for that you weren't, mentally prepared for already?
Well, high school to college, you you pretty much bigger, either bigger, stronger, or you could just outscore everybody.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When you get to college, everybody can do that.
Yeah.
Everybody's a high level player. So you got to learn the little nuances of the game in college. You know what I mean? How to get your shot off quicker,
Yep.
post moves, footwork, you know what I mean? Just little details. Then when you get to pros, it's like, man, everybody can do everything. You really got to pay attention to, a person's weakness and try to exploit it.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, all right, if I know a person can't really drive left, I gotta really play that because they're a good player. If I let them go right, they're gonna dog me all night.
Yep. Okay. For you, the recruiting process, how was that for you? I know some people enjoy it. Some people say it's a headache. For you, did you enjoy the recruiting process and talk a
I
little bit
did.
about the teams that that you were, what schools you were talking to, potentially took visits to and stuff like that?
Yeah, so it was fun for me, man. Like I used to love going to those like Nike All American camps and
Yep.
going there just to see like where I stand against everybody else in the country. And that's kind of really where I kind of blew up and made a name for myself. Was at those type of events. I like the recruiting process, man. Like I thought it was really cool. I was flattered. Um, I took visits to University of Illinois, University of Cincinnati, Syracuse, USC, and I believe the
Ooh.
last one was Iowa.
Okay. What ultimately made your choice to go to Cincinnati
I just
at
like
first?
their style. I like
Yeah.
their style. I like that. Like, I saw what they had coming back. I knew what they had coming in.
Yep.
I thought I'd be a good piece. I was wrong, but I thought I'd be a good piece, man, and I
Yeah.
thought I would fit in there. I mean, pretty good. But I just think about what would happen. What would have happened if I would have just picked somewhere else, or went to
Stayed at
OU
home.
from the beginning, or stayed
Yeah.
at home. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it would have been totally different. It would have been a whole different dynamic in
Yep.
general.
Yep. But like I said, life is full of lessons, man. You live and you learn.
For sure, for
You
sure.
still turned out great. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm a
part of your
true believer
story.
in that too, man.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if you stick to it and you stick to your work ethic and everything, man, eventually, what I mean, something to pan out for you.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so this question I actually seen on Facebook. So for you, I want you to give me a Aurora 5 and a Chicago 5.
Okay, Aurora 5. Like off
That's
the
it.
top of my head.
Yeah, so you're gonna do, so pretty much the question is you're gonna take 5 players from Aurora and 5 players from Chicago, and you're gonna create a team to play around the world for money.
Ooh,
Which 5 would you take? So you're gonna do Aurora all time, anybody, and Chicago all time, anybody.
okay. Um, I'm gonna roll with Ryan Boatwright. I'm gonna go with Kenny Battle.
Ooh.
Um, I'm gonna go with Jay Taylor.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Thomas Wyatt.
Ooh.
Um, Let me think who else. Mm. I don't want to say myself because I don't want to sound like that. So I'm gonna give you five that. Oh man, throw some names out for me.
Whoo, man,
I got four already.
you got. Let me see. What's you got? Tyrone Savage.
Okay.
You got my uncle. I don't know if you know Uncle Bruce
Yep.
Gazette.
Yep.
Yep. You got. What's that guy from? I can't think of the guy name. He played point guard at East. I can't think of his name. Oh, what's his name? Raymond, something Raymond.
Raymond. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna go Melvin Harden. I'm gonna go old
Okay,
school. I'm gonna go with that. That's gonna be my fifth. All
okay.
right. Now Chicago.
Chicago all time,
Ooh, that's tough. That's
all
tough. All right, but
time.
I'm gonna go Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade,
Yep.
um, Antoine Walker,
Mm, yep.
uh, Jawan Howard.
Yep.
Does KG count?
A lot of people been throwing KG in there. I give you KG. I give
Nah,
you
I
KG.
want to go homegrown, man. I don't want
Let me
to.
see. For the five, man, you got so many people.
Yeah. So,
I've been talking to Terry Cummings. I'm about to have him on here.
oh damn, yeah, man. Terry
Uh,
Crews, beast. Yeah,
Let
for
me see.
sure.
I
My
had
boy Bobby Simmons.
I was just about to say
uh,
Bobby Simmons.
Q Richardson, man, it's so many, it's so many. I'm tripping, but it's tough. It's tough to say that
Yeah.
five. You know what I mean? But off the top of the head, those my four that I could say like for sure. I will put those.
You would put
Those.
yourself at the five.
All
There you go. Put
right,
yourself at the five.
bet.
Okay. Give me your top five all time rappers.
Rappers. Okay. Biggie, Pop, Jay-Z, um, Nas.
Okay.
Ooh, LL
Ooh.
Rakim Tide. LL Rakim Tide.
Okay. Okay. I don't think nobody ever said LL. Okay.
LL Rakim Tide.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good five. You got it. You listen to the current rap now or no?
Nah,
No,
nah.
not really.
I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie to you, man. I mean, you know what? Some of the stuff, man, my daughters be playing and stuff like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
hear it and stuff. You know, it's catchy,
Okay.
but you know,
Now
it's a lot of mumble rap. You know.
I hear you. I hear you. Um. So what's like some advice? I know you have a team that you probably you give the kids advice, but for other people that might be watching this that have kids, any advice you would give to the just the younger generation? Hoopers, non-hoopers. Just any advice you would give to the younger kids?
Yeah, have patience. You know what I
Yep.
mean? They got a saying that says Rome wasn't built in a day,
Yep.
and it's true. You know what I mean? Like you know, I always tell our kids, man, we're gonna start in the basement and we're gonna move up to the penthouse. You
Yep.
know what I mean? That's kind of something I'm always telling our kids.
Yep.
So, you know, you got to be patient, man, and you know, expectations. Keep your expectations low and
Yep.
just work your tail off. That
Yep.
you know, what I mean, I think that's probably some of the best advice that I could give to kids. You know what I mean? Like, don't feel like you entitled to anything. Don't feel like somebody owe you something.
Yep.
Go and take it.
Yep.
Go improve yourself and make them put you out there.
Yep. Yep. Respect that.
Yeah,
So last question for you. Guess you think I should have on here next?
man. I saw you have my boy Rome on here.
Yeah, it's one of my family friends. That's her cousin.
Oh, okay, man. Yeah, you should have told him, man. That's my guy.
Yep,
We played
man.
in Israel together.
Really? Oh man, small world. But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
that was big for me. That was a lot of people was like, man, how you pull that off? I'm just like, I'm just using connections, bro. That's all.
Yeah, man. Man, I could get you some more people on here, man.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
who should you have on here next? Um, um, get Ryan Boatwright.
Yeah, I've been trying to get in contact with him, man. It's
Yeah,
hard to get it
man.
to him, man. People
It,
got so many followers and stuff now, so
yeah, I know, man. I
so I'm
know,
gonna have
man.
to
I'm
go
sure,
the long
he's
way
trying to get.
around.
I'm sure he's trying to get ready for a season and all of that
Yeah,
stuff too, man. So it's probably not
a good
the
time
best
now.
time, but
Yep.
you know what I mean. Like I think you know what I mean. Like let's. let's keep it a roar.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Like I said, appreciate you for joining me. Definitely a
No
great
doubt, man.
interview.
Anytime, man. And look, anytime you want me back on, man, or you want to chop it up, man, hit me up anytime, bro.
Okay. I appreciate it, man. Wish
No
you and the
doubt.
fam the best. Stay safe, and I'll talk
Appreciate
to
you,
you.
man.
All right.
I'll be up there. I'll be up there probably in a couple months, and then we'll chop it up when I get to town.
Okay. Perfect. Just hit me
All right,
up.
my man.
All
All
right.
right. Talk
See
to
you.
you.